Has Jaylen Brown arrived?
Yeah.
What you think, bro? You got one yet?
I think he's more inconsistent last year, but now,
couple more games.
man, he's shown what he can do. He can. Six,
I'm
7.
sure if Luka
You expect it to be somewhat there.
If Luka got like under a 9-foot rim, I could dunk on him. He ain't got no.
League is the new Skip Bayless. I'm sorry. I can't trust
What's going on YouTube? It's OTN Sports. We back with episode 6, Game 6 reaction. 4 rings in 8 seasons. Where does Golden State rank in the all-time dynasties rankings in the NBA?
The ESPN compared it to the Bulls, so that's already what it is. You already know what it is.
They're not the Bulls though.
I'm shocked, but they on their way. I think the Warriors can end up getting probably 5.
The Bulls are 6 for 6 though. Like who else 6 for 6?
Man, that's shocked though. But it's just as they gonna give that trio that type of what you call it, like pitcher to pitcher, because you got Jordan, Scotty, and Draymond. Dennis. So they gonna give them that
trio.
So that's why they comparing them. But then he's like, you already won 4 in 8 seasons. That's still a lot.
That is though, but you're not on. That's not.
Yeah, 6 for 6 is that's a different type of stat.
You're undefeated. Undefeated in the finals.
But to make
never went to Game 7. They never went to Game 7 either. They closed it out in 6 every time.
That's what shows you like all the caliber teams back then too. They was talking about the Warriors fighting against the Bulls like long before they even got to the 3 rings.
Oh yeah.
So it was even crazy back then hearing that. So it was just like they was comparing them off of just 2 rings, which made no sense.
Though.
Yeah, that was even. It would be sick, but we already know the answer. Like you really think Jordan, Scotty, Dennis?
No, but these threes though.
You right, but Jordan though, and then when they had Ron Harper, that Bulls team.
So Ron Harper and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, they too crazy. Draymond can't do nothing with Dennis.
No, he was telling Dennis Rodman the one that match.
Yeah, he went crazy with him. Jordan, he probably would guard Steph the whole time.
Yeah, he got Steph.
Because Clay, you could put Scotty on.
Yeah. That's true.
That'd be a nice matchup. The Lakers probably a better matchup for the Bulls, man.
Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
I think Bulls probably still win that joke because you got Dennis on Shaq.
Yeah, but Shaq prime Shaq. Shaq gonna give him some work though.
Yeah, he'll work him, but you know what I'm saying? He got to deal with the mental games that Dennis Rodman was putting on everybody. Yeah, then he got to fight with the rebounds. Like, man, when he can 18 a season.
Yeah, it was crazy stats. That's why
6'8", 7.
Yeah.
That's Draymond. Literally, that's his dream job, but he can't do it.
Yeah, he aspired to be that.
He aspired to be somebody that he could never be.
But he's not on this level. You know what I'm saying? How many was playing the years that Dennis Rodman? Like 1 or 2? 3 of them?
He's more than 2, I think. I believe so.
It might be. Only 3?
Got more than Draymond.
I'm shocked, but I'm just saying it got him more than 3. Because as in Pistons, then the Bulls.
Yeah,
both of them like teams. He was there for a minute.
He was in San Antonio too.
Al Key was on the Spurs. I forgot that. Man, and went to the Lakers. I'm like, all these teams.
Yeah, these are cooking.
Yeah,
your thoughts going into the game though, like before the game started.
How things gonna play out. Golden State is what happened. Golden State. I'm taking that to the grave. So I'm old. Golden State in 6.
I had him in 6. I was just before. I want to see how Steph was going to respond. Like, you knew Steph was going to be out there another 0 for 9.
You can't go 0 for 9. It's not humanly possible.
Nah.
He has to answer back.
And the fact that they thought they shut him down, they
gave him 5. Showed up.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, the defense that the Celtics had, it was like based off of them, the Warriors missing. Like, if all them players were making shots all consistently, this would have been a finals.
It would have been a blowout.
Yeah, Andrew could have shot better. Clay could have shot better. Draymond could have shot better. It'd have been a wrap.
Yeah, Porter could have shot better.
Yeah, Porter too, because he's starting. You on the court starting now. You got a starting job on the Warriors, and you find a way to sell again.
Yeah, man, put up 3 points. Got cooked on defense
again. He only had 2 threes, and that was it. We ain't see the rest of them all game.
Nah, that was it. They ain't need no more of them after that.
Gary Payton coming there. That's why I wish he would start him because his defense was just Gary Payton, Clay, Steph, Draymond all on the court. The defense, Andrew Wiggins.
That's a change of pace though. They got switch.
It was random though. You see when they all was on the court?
Oh yeah, they swarmed.
That was like 20 steals. I was like, this is crazy.
Steph was in the lane.
Yeah, they were all reaching.
Draymond was not joint facing up with him, putting his hands up.
That's all they had to do. That's why I just wanted to try him to see what he can do off the bench. Coming off the bench.
I don't think that pressure. I think it's better he come off the bench because he got to deal with that initial pressure.
But Gary Payton is already his father, so you try and prove like I'm better than my father on the same.
But he ain't gonna do that because his father went to the championship leading the team though.
Yeah, I'm shocked, and that's what I'm saying. He done did all this to work here. It's like if I come off the bench and I become a starter, and he gonna have something to prove in the finals.
Oh yeah.
Then he got hurt, so if he didn't get hurt, he might have been stopped by then.
He was hurt, messed him up. But yeah, they came out these firing up deepest again. Boston thought they did the usual little. They lighted up in the first quarter. They slammed it up in the second quarter, try to come back in the third, but they always come up with that fire in the first quarter. That's what got them.
Golden State caught them in the second.
So when they don't keep it up, when the whole team don't keep it up, and it's just Jalen or Jason, one of them, or just two of them, they can't win because Derek ain't doing nothing. Al was shooting a little bit, but no defense.
Yeah, Derek disappeared.
Yeah, that's what happened with. I was scoring good, but it's like you can't just keep scoring. You can't have no shootout with the Warriors if Steph's cooking. So it's like you gonna have to do something to play defense. He couldn't play defense.
If Steph lightened up, ain't nobody keeping up with him.
That's what they try to do, have a shootout, but that ain't gonna work.
That's game, man. They kept trying to come back, and Steph came here with them daggers.
Well, Steph finally captured the elusive Finals MVP. Do you think that he's finally a top 10 player? What's the argument on that?
Of course he's
definitely top 10.
I think he was top 10 here at 3 because it's just the threes he was making. Like no one ever has played the game like that and changed it. Like it's certain players in the league and forever changed the game.
Out yet. Yeah, he's about to be 35 now.
Right, he revolutionized the game. Like he got Bama shooting from the logo out there, John. You ain't never see that till he came into the league.
That's why I think these certain players gonna be different for him. Bill Russell, Wilt, Magic, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, all them. Then Steph in there because it's like all of them different, but they made it the game to where people gonna be like, I remember this player forever.
Yeah,
all the time.
LeBron came to jump 6'8".
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like a point guard, but putting up Jordan numbers up these man.
So these players is different. And people, even the jump, every time you shoot a shot in the trash can, you saying Kobe. People just doing Jordan mimics. It's like these Bama's shooting from. You got Steph. People want to pass like Magic. It's like these players gonna be remembered because they just was crazy on the court.
You got Bama doing the fadeaway like Kobe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like he mimicked his game after Jordan, but somehow made his own like persona. Oh, yeah. Like, he still was like, this Kobe a different player.
You know about that jump, man. He get mama for no reason. Steph definitely in the conversation. He should be top 5 now for real. He gotta be.
He got 4.
He 4 for 6. No, 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Yeah, lost 1 4 and 6.
When they what's the other jump?
He reversed LeBron's finals record. LeBron is 4 and 6, 6'8", 250 pounds. That's y'all go.
Come on, man.
He can go, but it's just
he's not.
He ain't had the same caliber of team as Steph did when he went to the first championship. You can't hit a bunch of 6'8".
LeBron, his clutch moments.
You're not dictating the finals outcome.
That was like his 3rd year in the league.
If you go to a girl house and you hit 4 out of 6 times, you see where I'm going with this analogy.
I saw that jump.
What more is come on, man.
That was the best analogy, but yeah.
Steph, Clay, and Draymond have an argument as the greatest trio of all time. Yes or no?
I don't throw Draymond in there because his impactful performance.
The greatest trio?
Nah. They can't be the greatest though.
There's an argument.
The greatest trio?
They can be
what's another trio that was better than them other than Chris Bosh, D Wade, and LeBron?
Scottie, Jordan, and Dennis.
Exactly.
I thought you were gonna say that.
Okay, yeah, no.
You already said what LeBron in there?
That's my bad.
And then Magic, Kareem. I would say James though, but
James Worthy.
It could be James though.
James Worthy. And you got
that was a crazy team. Then the Spurs, Tony.
They have an argument. That don't mean.
They got an argument.
How many years?
They've been having an argument.
7 years, 4 and 7.
4 and 8 seasons.
4 and 8 seasons. Yeah. They ain't made the playoffs in one of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. They missed because they couldn't get past the Grizzlies in the play-in. Then they just eliminated the Grizzlies.
That's right, because they ain't getting the bubble either.
Yeah, they had the worst record in the NBA.
Yeah, they were slumming in that year. That was injuries though.
All right, this next thing crazy. Andrew Wiggins was wrongfully considered a bust after his departure from Minnesota. Explain to me what his resurgence in Golden State's meaning for his career and like for the future is him going on.
He's wrongfully accused as a bust.
Yeah, I don't think he was a bust. He was average. A bust is somebody who cannot contribute to the game of basketball. Anthony Bennett, Greg Oden,
Joe, what's
Kwame
the dude that went to Kansas? What's his name? Jaleel Okafor.
I don't even remember that guy.
Jaleel Okafor. That was another bust.
He didn't do anything.
He went to Kansas. Andrew.
But
No one was there.
he averaged 19 points a game for 3 years. It's just it didn't impact
I
winning.
thought he was a bust too, though, because it wasn't the same Andrew.
Yeah, because he's a number one draft pick, so you had to say he's a bust.
Yeah, you got to be 25, 30
A
points.
bust means you suck, though.
A bust, though, Malik think about it as in.
Non-existent. Like you
How
forgot
is
about it.
non-existent if you scoring 20?
But remember on his
It's
tip, but
forgettable. Like he
20
was
is
playing
nothing
on winning
Make the
teams.
playoffs, though.
20, but because that's when they had Cat was still cooking and Dennis. What's his name? What's cut with the dreads?
And they have Russell on the Jones too.
Yep, the D'Angelo Russell.
Nah, he was only there for 1 year.
No, I'm talking
They had
about
Butler. They had
That's-
Butler. Yeah.
Jimmy Butler was on that jump.
Jimmy was out there. I don't know. He always going to be the number one. So he got his way out of Timberwolves.
And that's when Andrew was not cooking that year. He wasn't cooking when they had
All
Jimmy.
17, 16.
And that's what I'm saying. When you got 17, that's good, but it's not enough to like secure dubs and be like a top player in the league. If you going 17,
And they were comparing him to Kwame Brown, who averaged 1 point.
yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. I wasn't saying that though.
But they bringing in players because he wasn't doing what they thought he was going to do. So he is out like a bust because they had to bring Jimmy in on top of Cat.
It's just it's confusing how they like expected him to save Minnesota from day one, and it's like no one has been able to save Minnesota. They have no championship. KG couldn't save him.
I don't think they wanted him to save him. They just wanted him to be like.
He was to save. He was supposed to be the next Kobe.
I'm saying they wanted him to be a good. They wanted him to be a good player instead of just being like a regular role player. Instead of if you cooking
Or a
there,
good starter.
you can save or be trash. But if you scoring 30, the team is still going for it.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. So they looking at him like a bust. Like, oh, he's not scoring over 20. We can't even say he's like that.
What chances do you give Golden State a repeat next year, and who is your way too early finals winners for next year?
say that again.
What chances do you give Golden State to repeat next year, and who is your way too early finals prediction?
I give him 75%.
75.
Yeah. Because look at the team now. You really think this team could go all the way to the championship? Like fighting again?
Yeah. That's what John Ray, you know, he'll come out that jump ball.
Yeah, he want revenge.
Yeah, vengeance.
And look at the Celtics. They gonna want revenge too. And then if Robert Williams come back healthy, it's gonna be a crazy defensive
Yeah,
team.
but the Time Lord, I feel like he's so overhyped
Who?
at the moment. That's his name.
Robert Williams?
Yeah.
He's not because his stats prove it.
Yeah.
His
That's
stats
a defensive center. That's a center type stat.
He's a rim protector.
For real.
But I think he needs a post game. He needs some type
He
of
got a post game. He can dunk. He can
only
score.
when the mismatch is in his favor.
He was scoring on Draymond, and that's what I'm saying.
Draymond is
scoring,
6'6".
Yeah, but that's what I'm
He
saying.
doesn't do that against other, dominant bigs.
Oh, no. He
What
wasn't
dominant
doing
big is Draymond?
it. He wasn't doing it against.
That's what I'm saying. Though. Like,
Of course.
I'm saying
But just
Draymond
he
is
gonna
not
be. Rob Willis could be dominant in the league and still be not. You know what I'm saying? I think he can get his
I
points.
think his ceiling is Rudy
But he's
Gobert.
not really a scorer though.
Yeah, like Rudy Gobert.
Defender.
Yeah. Rudy Gobert, I think he might be better than Rudy Gobert next year. He probably was better than him. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
Robert Williams.
I'm saying
We
he
didn't even know he was a second, all-team defender. And
I knew it.
second in
I
the team
seen
in
it.
blocks.
I'm saying he was a defensive leader, but I'm just saying he's not better than Jaren Jackson yet. That's not reasonable. Jaren Jackson
Jaren got a shot though. Jaren got a shot, and he was score. He's a scorer though. But if you look as a defender, I think he can be. Even though Jaren was averaging more in defensive blocks, I still give Robert.
Robert just needs a mid-range game, and he'll be
He might be able to shoot that because his free throw is all right. So he might be able to go shot.
They wasn't letting him shoot. Like they just was Marcus
It's
Smart.
the game though. The Celtics game plan.
Oh no,
The way he plays is just downhill, just
Because he got one
like
move.
running
This is
back with
right
the
here.
ball. Yeah, he's smooth running back with the ball. But
He said running back.
I'm trying to see. I don't know if Golden State will make that jump back though.
That's why I can't.
They might if they add somebody in the playoff.
Golden State played a long game though. Like they just know how to. Once they get to the playoffs, they just know how to operate where they could be on the ropes. They just figured certain things out.
Yeah,
Like they could be on the brink.
That's the main thing. Is being healthy.
And people actually playing to their top level.
And luck because the injury bug stuff
I
like
don't
that.
know. Luck though. I think it's just be healthy because everybody knew when Clay come. Well, I thought when Clay come back, they would make it back to the finals. He just need to actually offer.
Clay was doing good before this. The finals just Clay was cooking all right in the playoffs, but then he got to the finals. It's like he didn't. The shot was not there no more.
He was cooking in the regular season too, so I was like, he gonna
came
be
back
ready for the playoffs. He gonna be straight for the playoffs. But the Eastern Conference, if Boston could make it back, but if Milwaukee get a healthy Chris Middleton, then they get another.
That's what really put him out too.
Brooklyn get Rudy Gobert.
And the Mavs, if Luka had more help, it'd have been a wrap. They wouldn't even have to be fighting against nobody else.
Nah, the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Nuggets too. Jamal Murray come back too.
Can't stay healthy for
with MPJ and Jokic, and they said the trade's gonna be wild though.
The trade's
gonna be wild.
Yeah,
Rudy Gobert, they talking about Joel.
Dame for MPJ.
But Dame ain't. There's something wrong with Dame.
He's gonna leave this year, bro.
I don't believe Dame.
You think he's gonna trust Anthony Simons only?
But Dame stayed this long and said loyalty out his own mouth. That's why I can't trust him until he leaves. I don't believe until he leaves.
They're not trying to help you out.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe until he leaves.
Bro, you are a millionaire.
Thank you. I don't understand why. What more money can you get if you've been there?
They only keep him there for tickets. Like as long as you keep a superstar here,
that's it.
It's gonna sell out. But they ain't really trying to bring no players in that joint.
Once they got rid of CJ, I was like, you don't care about
you. They ain't bring nobody bitches in that joint.
Nobody out there trying to trade. They ain't getting no, and they get Scotty Barnes, the rookie of the year, and we haven't seen nothing.
Not because
they're in Toronto, they don't give them no media coverage. Only Instagram, pretty much.
So I said, watch how Toronto picking up these weird big men. What is the Portland doing?
6'7" power forward.
I haven't seen Portland. We haven't seen Portland get any type of awards, only with Dame. I haven't seen nobody else. Has CJ got any awards?
Bill Walton, bro.
I'm talking about with Dame. I'm not talking about legends and Dame. There, it's just been Dame awards. CJ has not gotten nothing.
Nah, he smooth ain't getting nothing.
You can't get no sense, man. You can't get most to prove. He's been playing the 20-25 game the whole career.
Yeah. He get you there 21, like guaranteed.
He can't get no defensive because he getting cooked. He getting big.
People had the Celtics in 4 after game 1. What is their fan base feeling after failing to capture banner number 18 or 17?
18, yeah, I'm about to be dejected. They was leaving after stepping that last three.
They was like 130.
They was out that junk, young. He's gonna go ahead and beat this traffic.
They was in there making all that noise up 10 after the first quarter.
After these players, they are real watered down because I'll be cursing everybody out. If I'm Steph, I'm throwing up the middle finger. I'm saying, after you, your children, all that.
Everybody had them losing to.
Yeah, what? I'd have been wild on everybody in that.
They talking about some we going back to Golden State. Everybody said at what point?
They smoothed out the Steph.
They made the 3.
They not playing like 100%.
It's the weakest team.
This was their most grounded team. Like they didn't have an OP lineup whatsoever. They deep though.
Like Steph, Wiggins, and defense.
Yeah.
And you know something.
Clay make a 3 once a quarter. He make 1 3 a quarter.
He can't shoot no more. That's why the defensive side, you could tell like they had to lock in because otherwise Boston would have just went crazy about that.
Clay don't be looking like he's making 3. He's 5'11".
I don't trust Golden State in Game 7.
Yeah, remember he playing 40 minutes. He missing stuff, and this was Game 5 too. So you looking like if he would have hit all them.
Yeah, this
that's what I'm talking about. All them 6 threes he missed was wide open. Good shots he was taking. So I was like, he could have been 11 for 11 for real. He shouldn't even miss that.
Nah, I don't know what's wrong with his shots.
I was so pissed at Clay, man.
His shot evaporated.
12 points, 2 from 8, 5 from 20.
That's crazy.
Because he just be jacking shots.
35%. Yeah, man. It's like what, 25, 35%?
The defense, look at their steals though, man. Look at their steals, and look at that. Gary Payton 3 off the bench. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'd have gave him shots this time. I'd have put out on the bench. I'd just wild out because I'm like, I mean, we all right. The momentum he got, he come back off injury, and the defense is like the number one thing. You playing?
You gotta keep an eye on that jump for the fouls. So Looney coming that jump, he get a quick 3 fouls. I'm like, what the
Looney
get those fouls?
Looney is so trash.
He's too wishy-washy.
I would burn his contract immediately. Pay him all the money and tell him get out.
He's a key.
He is a key, got like dumpster player. That's all he can do. He come in the game and get baked.
I don't know how to grade that down because he had like a slight impact, you know what I'm saying? But he do something,
A medium impact.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I hate power forwards and centers that are trash. I have no cut count.
He be in that joint making dumb plays out there.
He just look goofy.
Yeah, I'm like he ain't supposed to be there. Gotta come out with your no confidence. Like how you gotta start Otto Porter just for you to just get the pressure off you so you go in that joint and make some sound.
2015, and you can't cook by now.
Nah, man.
You ain't got the maturity yet.
You gotta get him out of
You
there.
ain't been through all these finals. You
He gotta get out of
the
here.
big game maturity yet.
Man, I'd have been in that joint playing like Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, you looking at Steph, Clay,
7 years.
you can put Draymond in that joint. Looking at them balling out this joint, staying composed, and you got that joint flopping on the floor.
And JaVale pass him every single season.
Speaking of Draymond Green,
We speaking of non-Hall of Famer. Go ahead.
Draymond 4 championships, defensive player of the year,
Think
4
about
All-Stars.
who he with though.
Hold on. 4 championships, defensive player of the year, 4 All-Stars. You telling me his gold jacket is not secure?
They're not about to get him Hall of Fame, I'm trying to tell you. And I already told you, every legend has said
June 17,
they
2022.
let anybody in Hall of Fame. If this come out of legends' mouths,
At this point,
they are pissed off because they let people in there that shouldn't be in there.
And Manu Ginobili is a Hall of Famer. Draymond is a Hall of Famer.
Whose fault is that? And Manu actually made impact during the game though.
So Draymond didn't just dictate Game 6 along with Steph.
We talking about this, what?
Yeah, he did
Probably
have-
2 games.
He had a big game.
Yeah, I give you 2 games out the series.
Game 6
only
and game
So,
5.
but did Manu cook every playoff series?
No.
He wasn't there?
Nah, some series Greg didn't play him.
I'm talking about when he got in the game though, not when he took him out.
Name me a ring that they won where he was the most valuable player on the floor.
That's not fair about Draymond then. What the word?
Draymond
He's not the most valuable player on the court.
He was there, bro.
What? That's not most valuable though.
So do they win this series?
Ginobili, Tony Parker, and when they had Kawhi, when Kawhi got there, that was crazy.
Yeah. All right, look. So you mean to tell me? I think Manu's role is more fitting to like. It has to be a 6-man, so we can't even.
They both the same player then. If we saying Draymond in there, you can't say Ginobili should be out.
I'm not saying he should be out. I'm saying Draymond is in. And y'all saying
give him that though, because Draymond doesn't. He can't shoot. He can't rebound no
just
more.
went 4 for 8 from 3.
This game though,
50%.
and he was jazzing himself throwing
50% in Boston.
I think you might be crazy. That's what I think.
This is a tough
The
call.
league is the new Skip Bayless.
This is a
I'm
tough
sorry.
call with Draymond.
I can't trust him.
It's a tough call. So he could get in there, but then like
right there. So you can't trust me.
But Draymond get in there, he'd be third ballot at most.
Right.
Ginobili was wild for getting first. Though. I'd have gave Ginobili the
They
second.
gave him first year.
He should've got second.
I'd have gave him second. They just be trying to bless him.
That's why I can't argue Draymond because he got the 4.
That's what I'm saying. He got rings,
So I
but
can't
that's the
do
only reason why he'll get in there. It's because the rings, and then you play with them for
He's
so long.
locked in with the trio, so it's like he got to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
I'm
can't be
saying
like,
as a key piece. Like he's a part of the nucleus, but he's not. He is not the catalyst. It's
No,
we
he's
understand
He
that.
the key role
he's
player.
like, you know how like the Earth got cores. He's like the mantle. Steph and them is like the core. He's like the crest. Draymond's the
He
crest.
didn't lock up
Like,
Al Horford, Jalen, and Time.
Now they all was locking up. I give you Jalen, Draymond, Gary Payton, Steph, Clay,
Draymond.
Andrew. All 5 of them had to lock them collectively.
Draymond after that game. What game was it when he sold? He flipped the switch.
And mind you, they had to help him down low though.
Yeah, but he's 6'6", bro.
I feel you, but I'm just saying when Andrew, they 2 inches taller, so they got to jump down there, and sometimes Draymond wouldn't even jump, huh?
Game 3, I think about Game 3 because the Warriors just won 3 straight, right?
It was 2-1.
It was 2-2.
2-1. Yeah,
Oh,
that
2-2.
is.
Right.
2-2.
Right,
Yeah, 2-2.
right.
They tied it up, and then
Game 4.
they did win. They pretty much did win 3 straight because they
Yeah, that's
tied it
right.
up and then won.
It's game 6 at 6, so they 4-2. Yeah, they did. They did with 3 straight. Yep.
They went down
Yep.
2-1.
They was 2-1.
All them Boston fans was like, we waited for this. I'm like, y'all gonna keep waiting.
I don't know why.
They
That's
was
too
Smack
much.
the staff. You dealing with a 3-point shooter like that?
They killed one
Man,
man.
just a
Curse.
He too elite. Now, I don't know if the media got everybody head thinking Boston gonna win these Jones.
It's because Jason James.
Like, LeBron is right here.
They not on that
LeBron right here.
It's not, but it's just they was already cooking.
They was
Especially Jason though. Jason already was frying like for like the past 2-3
But
years.
they moment got in the head.
Yeah, but the you made the finals too.
Yeah, you
Man.
need to take that
Yeah.
24 off. You crazy.
Yeah, you know, I
The whole squad had 24 minutes.
Now you talking about Jason?
Oh,
Jason only
yeah.
wore the wristband. I said, Jason, I feel you, but
He had on the jersey too.
yeah, but because that's the jersey.
Yeah, well,
jersey,
he gotta get
the team doing it. But I'm talking about he doing the wristband. Dolo, nobody else.
Kobe helped that man with his jumper.
I'm still, man.
He didn't help Kobe by honoring him with a ring like LeBron did.
Come on,
bro.
Your first finals appearance.
But you know, he fighting against the Warriors. But it just, they had on him too, though. Think about it. Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Grant Williams. These are players.
They really thought they was going to win that joint. Hey, they got to have confidence. But you think they're going to pull up on Steph?
Defensive team against an offensive team was hurt.
There's one game.
Yeah, come on, man.
And they played against a hurt Bucks and Brady won. So I'm like, these playoffs always comes down
to
to injuries now. It don't really
blew their head up the most because they didn't think they was gonna sweep.
No one did though. KD and Kyrie get swept like that.
I thought they was gonna come back 3-0.
That's why I told you they both trash. KD needs Russ and Kyrie needs LeBron.
Russ is nowhere in this. Russ is on Draymond level. That's where I'm at right now.
KD, say what?
Russ is on Draymond level.
Russ who?
As the importance to a team right now. If Russ was on that Warriors team, they're losing.
He wild.
He would
find a way to lose today.
He wild.
He wouldn't get no flat like that.
Because you got Steph. Why would you put, if you got Russell, you're not about to put him over and he can shoot, drive. It's like, and Russ don't even dunk no more.
Russ is so much of a legend. He finds a way to get into the coach's head where they put him in when they don't need him on the floor.
They ain't know.
They get him on this.
It's triple doubles. That's what got him out there. That's what got him to LA. Nah, that's the eight, man. You gotta give Steph, man. Can't nobody say nothing about Steph no more.
Finals MVP.
They can't say he ain't a Finals MVP no more.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
LeBron is right here. Steph is right here. Y'all see that?
4-2,
4-2 versus 4-6. I don't want to
You
hear.
can't argue that jump.
Debate it in the comments. Debate amongst yourselves.
He beat him.
LeBron 3 out.
But still, it's gonna be like, because Kyrie, and then it's all of them come together though. It's like everybody come together with it. Same was on the Browns on the Heat. You got all the shooters around you. It's like, but the whole time getting there or during the series, it's still like you got to be in there.
Yeah, I carried them all the way to the job.
Yeah, top 10. That's a crazy list on there. But
That's the argument though.
That probably be like, he might.
He not done.
He gotta be like, he gotta be in top.
He might be like 6, 7.
He gotta be 6 on top.
I can't put him at 5 only because Magic had 5. With
you got Magic, Jordan, Kobe.
Yeah.
Who else?
You gonna put Larry Bird in that jump?
Magic better than Bird.
No, I'm saying just top 10 though.
Top 10.
I don't know because I got Duncan. Duncan is better than Duncan. They just don't. It's because he was insane.
And then you got Shaq. Yeah, I don't know. Steph. I think Steph might be 5th, 6th. I'm shocked, but he might be 5th, 6th.
Yeah,
because you got Magic. Who I say? Magic, Jordan.
You probably got Kareem,
Kobe. That's what I'm saying. That's too much. The Kareem got more rings than Wilt. And they be treating Wilt like he got one.
Yeah.
Wilt a legend, but I just be like, bro, he got
it's the 100, you know, so they gonna put that up there. But Steph gotta be 6 or 5, yeah. If he won another jump, he in top 5 for sure.
Yeah, because he been all the man with the rings. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about Tim. Tim got the 5.
They gotta add a stronger team around.
Tim, Kobe, Jordan, Magic. Yeah, that's a crazy list right there.
I think is Celtics chances of making it back to the finals next year, and why? What's their biggest reason?
The reason is they've been through it. They suffered the loss to the Golden State Warriors. I'm pretty sure it's demoralizing, especially get blown out of your own home court.
You lose at home. Ninjas though, yeah.
Blown out at home, you gotta see the confetti come down, see them do the celebration in your locker room. Steph cooked y'all. Yeah. I thought y'all had Steph. The whole time Steph, he just had a little slump game or whatever.
One day
came back, lit him up. Yeah, in front of the whole series.
Those shots they missed, like, they're not defended. Even like both teams, sometimes they would take shots and you could tell defense was just so broken they just missed. Because it was like you can make that as a wide open shot, but if you miss constantly, the Warriors will impact on that. Just like what happened this game. Jason won 1-1, and Jaden was the only one out there scoring for real. And then Al only scored like 16, 17. But I'm like, you can't outshoot nobody by just hitting corner threes.
Nah, you just rolled another
ball. He was the only one not missing threes too.
He made like 3-4 at the end. But I'm just like, you can't. You still you gotta come back, play defense. He couldn't do both.
He had a decent game, 19 and 14.
Look at Jason, you know. And Jalen had 34. So I mean,
That was a crime.
I give him by like 30 because some of them was fouls though that he called was like BS.
Yeah, they was giving the Boston a lot of fouls, but that's because
He was still making like them crazy threes though.
the Golden State wasn't driving like they were though. That's the thing about him getting fouled.
There's only Steph that could make him play one drive. Andrew would drive, but I mean he just drove down.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to dunk.
He used his body for it.
Be aggressive down that jump.
As he said, when he uses his body and he be aggressive, he can make it. But if he's just driving and trying to just play the layup or whatever, he's not trying to go like up there for it, trying to dunk it, it's not gonna go in. Because you got Robert Williams right there. Most of the time he blocked their shots. That's why he had freaking 5 blocks the whole game.
Yeah, they was trying to finesse that joint around him. Like you can't finesse around the room around Williams. You got to dunk on that man.
All he do was test his bounce. Andrew, you got bounce, but I guess he forgot he can't
that
dunk.
man knee out.
What we seen with Grant Williams, the same 3 points. Like you're not gonna jazz this fake Dennis Rodman. He can't do nothing.
He's trying to say that man the whole time.
All he get is an and one and leave. I'm like, he can't guard nobody on the court.
He getting cooked.
He get cooked by everybody. Jordan, especially Steph.
Yeah,
Clay cook him. Draymond cook him. Freaking Looney cook him.
Going past that man.
That's the only thing. He ain't got no defense.
Attacking that man up.
He needs help. He's like a help defender. They say one player forgot. Somebody drove. It was when Al was guarding Steph the second time. They was like, why are you not helping? He over there guarding Looney. He said he was over there hugging Looney. Just why are you not helping?
I'm saying they thought Al Hoover had that jump because the last game they thought he locked him up for whatever reason. People blind at that jump.
He was missing, man. That's what I hating that. Members just miss too much. They think it's like the defense. They give him too much credit. I'm like, Al's not strapping Steph. He's not strapping Clay. Andrew, he not strapping. These members are just cooking them, but they missing wide open shots over and over.
Yeah, they gotta get somebody else to replace Al because he's too old now. They gotta get a young
get him out of there.
Too old for that jump. Then they probably gotta add another shooter. Derek White, he disappeared in Game 5 and Game 6.
That's the Pritchard. Pritchard thought he was Kyrie. I'm like, what you doing on the step back? Who you? You don't do this. He's wild, man. Iceland and then trying to do step backs on that.
What's wrong with this man?
I said, hold on, man. I'm the Celtics coach. You getting out of there.
Wide open shots. They role players disappear other than Williams. Everybody else, they probably gonna get a better bench now too.
Their bench is trash.
Then they got to raise that level. See what they do with agency. See what they can bring in. They have a good chance of making it back. Just to the fact they want to get that. They had that vengeance. They got that pain in them right now. So they probably gonna be on some Kobe all-season training.
Yeah, they about to be in there training wild.
Going crazy. 18-hour sessions. They got a good chance to come back. Miami. I don't know. I think Miami probably backed out.
They just gotta get past the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks.
There's too many on that side. The East is done like crazy because the Heat, the Bucks. I mean, those 2 crazy teams right there. Then the Sixers, if they was crazy, but James he's out there drunk.
Yeah, he not.
Like, Joe had no help. Yeah,
he not a playoff player.
He not. They like he resigned with him. I said, get him out of there.
LT of the league, man. LT of the NBA.
Damian Thompson. I'm like, I don't know how.
Damian Thompson in the league. Yeah.
That man was the worst running back in the playoffs, bro.
Man.
No, Ricky Williams. I said, where was he at? I don't see no playoff highlights or stats ever. They only talk about his regular season. That's it.
Like my size.
Yeah,
He like
all speed. Chris Johnson.
Yeah, speed. That man, Marvin Times on there.
Yeah, I'm like, but they're not gonna try up top you like that. You come on. They was gonna be diving at your ankle. You ain't no big body, you can't take no ankle dive like that.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in for episode 6. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content.
What's the tough
The link is the new Skip Bayless.
This is a
I'm
tough
sorry.
call.
I can't trust him.
This is a tough call.
Has Jaylen Brown arrived?
Yeah.
What you think, Brown? You got one yet?
I think he's more inconsistent last year, but now,
couple more games.
bro, he's shown what he can do. He